Go ahead.
How's that feel?
No, I mean, obviously it feels great to win the game. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew it was going to be a hard game. We knew they were going to come at us, but I thought we did a good job of absorbing things. Didn't give up too many clean things on goal. Ramondo came up big a couple of times. Right at the start of the second half, the save he made on Evans was fantastic, and then Mario Martinez scored an unbelievable goal, and that's what it was going to take in this series. And as I said before the game, it's probably going to be a one-goal kind of thing. But I'm proud of the way we battled. Obviously Schmid came up big at the end of the game when they had corner after corner, but all the guys put everything forth that they can.
How close was Mario, and what was the thought process? I'm sorry, was Morrow and the thought process of going with Mario?
Well, Morrow was, it was something that he's better. He's much better, and he's improving. Even today, he went out and he ran a little bit, did some work, and he feels much better. So, don't know if the LA game's the first game's gonna come in time, but for sure the second game, he should be all right for that. We felt Mario was a player in terms of fitness, was a guy who had close to 90 minutes in him because of the 90 minutes he played with Honduras, and we also knew that his passing could help us. We felt, his ability on set pieces, we wanted to hit some in-swinging corners, could help us as well, and obviously he delivered for us with a great goal.
Can you talk about the job that your keeper did tonight?
Well, Schmid, I've said all along that, he deserves to be goalkeeper of the year. A lot of people think he doesn't because of the fact that he missed a series of games. And so I don't know if you get injured. I don't know if you get excluded from awards because you got injured for a few games. But he's been a tremendous addition for our team. His height obviously helps him a lot on corners and things like that. And he's just a good goalkeeper. I mean Nick Ramondo's a great goalkeeper, and but Schmid's right there for sure. I mean, those you saw two of the best goalkeepers in the league tonight.
Did tonight not prove exactly why you always want Brad Evans in your team?
Well, a lot of times Brad takes stick, and so forth because he doesn't always look like the smoothest guy. But what Brad is he's a warrior. When he steps onto the field, he gives you everything he has. He gives you everything he has for 90 minutes. And what people don't see from the outside, he's also the one who's talking and who's organizing it. At the start of the second half, we did a better job of making sure a forward dropped onto Beckerman, and that was Brad that was making sure that stuff got done. But, he was courageous. He was blocking shots. He took a dead leg at the end of the game, and he still blocks the ball out of bounds. He's just a warrior. But he wasn't the only warrior out there tonight. There were a lot of other guys, Jeff Park, John Kennedy, Hurtado. There were a lot of guys that came in and battled, and obviously Ozzy's always there, that did a great job.
What does it say about your squad that you're able to come in on the road and get the victory?
We always feel we're a good road team. It's something we've always felt. We've come in here and won before, so we were confident we could do it again. We've been playing good defense. We haven't been giving up many goals, and that's important from our perspective. And we knew, we could get a goal at the end of the day eventually. I don't think we were the sharpest offensively today, but that wasn't what was called for. What was called for is rolling up the sleeves today and battling.
Did you ever sense or fear frustration that your club would just think we're not getting one past this guy?
No, I felt confident. We talked about at halftime that it was going to be our time this time, and something was going to happen. And we talked before the game. We said it might be the first minute, it might be the 89th minute. We don't care as long as the goal goes in. And we got the goal late, but we did what we needed to do. I don't think we ever got frustrated. I think maybe when he made the save on Evans' shot at the beginning of the half, the guys may have felt, oh geez, here it goes again. And he made one good save in the first half, I think, as well. Nick did. But outside of that, I thought we were good.
Psychologically, how do you get them ready for the next game so quickly?
We'll get ready for that. It's obviously, LA thought they were playing Salt Lake. They put out a press release and said they were playing Salt Lake. So, we hate to disappoint them. And that's motivation enough for us right now. And, we've got to lick our wounds. We have one day less rest, but LA's also played a number of games. And, our team will be ready to play. They know what's at stake. We're in the next round. We got to go into LA and do a good job.
Did this team need the setbacks of the last couple of years in the playoffs to finally get over this hump?
We needed to get over this hump more so than anything, and winning this game is really important for our development as a team. The setbacks in the years past have fueled us, and when we lost when we lost the Open Cup this year on penalty kicks, which we were pretty down about because we thought we had a good chance to win that, even in the penalties. It was something like, hey, we got to win some trophy this year, so that's not the one. So let's go after the other one. And there was a quiet confidence in his team that they really want that. And I think getting over this hurdle today will do oodles for our confidence and will really help us as we go on the next series.
And what is the thought logistically on going back to Seattle for a day before going down?
Well, we'll see. That's something that could change. We'll see. But it's we've already got certain things planned. The flights have been miserable. To get out of here, we got to be split onto 2 different flights to get out. We couldn't get the team on one plane, so we've already sort of got a plan in place. And if they get one night at home and sleeping, and we'll see how we get down to LA on Saturday. So,
what are you feeling at the final whistle? What do you remember from that moment?
just elation, joy, happiness, thrilled, really pleased for the team, really happy for the team because, it's a big hurdle to overcome for them.
Can you talk about the versatility of the 3 midfielders along with Ozzy, just the versatility those 3 had that kind of helped shape that midfield?
Yeah, no, it definitely, worked out. I mean, Tifford has played on the right before, and he's very willing to play wherever I need him. And we just felt bringing Evans inside was important for the second leg to help us defensively. And we felt Tifford could get some opportunities, which he did, wide right. I don't think, some of his crosses weren't the best. He was off a little bit. I think, the hit he took early in the game, maybe affected that a bit. But obviously those guys are versatile and they can change. When we brought Andy Rose in, we were thinking maybe we'll bring Rose in the middle, move Evans out, but Evans had played so well in the middle, we wanted to keep him there, and Andy had the ability to play on the outside, so the guys did what they needed to do.
Did the wind affect this game in any particular way?
Yeah, it made it a little bit hard because the ball was running away from us in the first half, just as it was running away from them a little bit in the second half. Sometimes when it's windy like this, it's easier to play into the wind than it is to play with the wind because the ball will hold up. So just like in the first half, they got some balls in behind. In the second half, we started getting some balls in behind.
You've said in the past that people have discounted this team because they haven't been able to get out of the first round. What does this win say about the club?
Well, I think we've been pretty consistent. We've put a team together that has competed from day one. I think there's the article that basically said we are Salt Lake or Salt Lake is us or whatever. But it's a situation of we've been very consistent just as they have, and this is the first year they finished with more points than us. And so as we told them, this is a different competition. And it doesn't matter what we did in the regular season. So for us as a club to get into the conference finals is very important psychologically, and allows us to continue to grow and build as a club.
Maybe just address your defense, and you shut out a Real Salt Lake team 4 straight times, and they're obviously a very dangerous attacking team.
Well, I think our defense has played well, all year. Geschberning is obviously a big part of it. I think Jeff Park is playing the best soccer of his career. Right now he's been solid. John Kennedy Hurtado has been very good for us. Birch has done a great job filling in at left back. Johansson has been a good addition for us at right back, especially with the ball. And Alonso always is in front. And so we've done a good job of making sure that we close down dangerous spaces, limit opportunities. Sometimes we're like a willow, we bend a little bit and we give away a little bit of possession, but at the end of the day, it's important not to give away the chances.
Anything else?
I'm Kyle Beckerman.
I'm Landon Donovan.
I'm Dwayne DiRosario.
We love soccer. We train hard, we play hard, and we support with passion.
When it comes to discrimination, we don't cross the line.
No bullying, no racism, no sexism, no homophobia. No excuses, no exceptions.
Don't cross the line. If you're playing, training, supporting, or coaching, don't cross the line.